how's everyone doing today? Hopefully everyone's doing well. So I just wanna do a voiceover video for this one, mainly because I'm too lazy to type it all out. These are just footages that I shot between Christmas. I didn't shoot anything during Christmas, so these are like before Christmas and after Christmas. I didn't do anything much on the Christmas day itself. Just another day. I thought I would make this video for the people that don't celebrate Christmas like I do as well, and maybe you are spending it alone or spending it like me, just another day. I just thought that maybe a normal video would make it somehow bearable. Is this a depressing video? Maybe not. So I went to Bunnings a few days ago and I was hunting down Weatherstrip for my windows and also tapes. I needed tapes. I also needed some bulb so that I can change the bulb in the guest room. I quite enjoy shopping for bulbs, to be honest. I feel like even if I don't need one, I would actually have a collection of one. I don't know. Lighting fascinates me because if you change the bulb of a lamp, it will create a different mood for yourself. It's very weird, to be honest, because you can have a warm tone or a cold tone just by the color that you pick for your bulbs. Is that a boring topic to discuss? I really feel like it's important. It's such a good day this day. Just walking around. It wasn't too hot, it wasn't too cold. Although on Christmas Day it was really cold actually. I like this texture of the wood, to be honest. I'm back at home now and I'm trying to change the bulb here. I bought two that were similar in size. I didn't know whether one would fit into the socket or not because it said B22D and I don't know whether B22D would fit into a B22 socket. I know for most of you I would probably sounded like I'm talking nonsense, but these numbers sometimes are very important, so I don't know whether I bought the right thing or not. So I bought another one just in case, because I have had so many instances where I bought one bulb thinking, oh, I bought the right one, only to find out when I'm at home that I needed to go back to the shop to get another one, not get the correct one. Anyway, what did you guys do during Christmas? Did you guys have a good Christmas or did you spend it alone? I'm trying to enjoy the quiet of my life, the quietness. My neighbors have been having people over during the holidays, and I found it a bit irritating, if I have to be honest. I'm not really used to with people coming and going. I know like some people actually enjoy the sound of people talking and chatting and on the outside, like around them, like outside around their house or around the neighborhood. For some reason I found it to be a bit threatening. Is it the introvert in me? For other people brings some comfort, but for me, other people brings me anxiety. So this is what I bought at Bunnings, which was, if you see that black strip on the left of the frame, that's a weather seal. I bought the white one instead on this day because I couldn't find the black one, so I bought a white one. It's practically the same thing. The purpose of this is to seal um, any kind of gap in between the frame and the door, so that when I open the window, the door would not bang on the frame. It would not create sounds um, from the wind. And also, I don't know if this is true or not, but it would prevent from heat or cold to escape from the frame. So it would help you to save some energy bills during summer if you turn on your aircon, or like during winter when you turn on your heater, the heat would stay in the room and it would not escape from the door or through the door, I mean. So that's one of the purpose of these weather strips that I bought here. Mainly is because every time I open the window, the door would rattle, and it would just rattle really loud. It just becomes very concerning for me just to hear it. It's as if that, someone is trying to get out. It's as if that I am locking a monster inside each one of these rooms every time I opened the window. It's as if that something is trying to escape. So it's a bit scary, and my heart would always jump. I don't know why it took me more than a decade to fix this, actually. And once I figured out, all you have to do is just seal the window. Sorry, seal the frame of the door. I was like, I should have done this a long time ago. So I did this for all three frames, but this is the one that I recorded. Cause it's a bit weird actually recording these. It's like, I don't think people record how to do weather seal frame, because I think most people would assume you know how to do it. It's pretty easy. There's a lot of videos also on YouTube. But yeah, I am actually sealing this at uh, all the way down the frame. You just can't see it because, so it looks like this close-ups. So that's the gap, because when the door closes, it would leave still a gap, and you have to kind of seal it up like that. I found that I've been sleeping well, actually, with the door sealed up. Mainly maybe because it maintains the temperature of the room a lot more stable, because no, no heat or no cold weather escape the room. So this is me just like sealing up another door. It's pretty easy actually, and it's not that sticky. You can undo this pretty easily, so it's not permanent in a way, but it's hard enough for it to stick without falling off. Anyway, for me it's like magic. I don't know. I know like it's a very common thing, but this is the first time I've done it. So this is a bit worrying for me. I really, really, really recommend people not to do this, especially by themselves. It's extremely dangerous. I think it's very dangerous. So what I'm doing here is that I want to duct tape a rubber strips onto the window frame. One of the reason is because I heard from all the videos I watch on YouTube, and I research that if you use rubber to seal the gap in, you know, on your door or on your windows, it will help reduce the noise, and also of course it would reduce the temperature loss inside your room as well, but mainly to reduce noise coming in and out, mainly to come into the room, because you probably have seen before, my room is just directly above the rail, the train rail and the train track, and it is so extremely noisy, and I've been having difficulty sleeping. And I think as I get older, my tolerance for noise pollutions is so much reduced, so I am getting a lot crankier as I get older. So this is just me trying out whether this is going to work or not. I have no idea. And it was a bit scary actually. I really tried not to look back because we're a bit high up on the high up on the high up above ground, so it was hard. So this is what you need, what I did. So I just had the rubber strips and then I duct taped it against the window frame. This is and then that's what happened after you finish doing it. So if it's taped to a door, for example, it will just seal it like that. So I don't know actually if it works or not, but hopefully it does. Or maybe it's a placebo effect. I would like to think that it does work. And this is another weather strip. I didn't do much. I just watched Jordan Peterson because I found him to be very comforting. Also, I think this is the next day or so. Oh no, this is the same day. Went swimming. I went swimming in the afternoon. This still was the day where I did a lot of things. I did yoga in the morning and then I went swimming in the afternoon. And there are so many annoying people in the pool because it's a community pool, so we have to share it with the whole complex. I know I sound like an old grumpy woman. I think I have turned into an old grumpy woman. Oh, look at my gut. I am still also trying to manage my self-loathing talk in my head. So I'm restraining myself from talking badly about my body right now. The purpose of this swim is mainly to test out this towel that I bought from Kathmandu. Um, they say like you should not wash this towel often because it will reduce its effectiveness. So I want to see whether it absorbs liquid much or not. And I think it's pretty good. It's pretty light because I want to have another towel that I can get, that I can take to iceberg pool. I can, take around so that it doesn't feel like it's so heavy like last time where I took that big towel around. I think this is the next day. I think this was Christmas Eve day. I lost track of time recently, actually. I have no idea what's what and what's going on. I don't know, maybe it's the end of the year, doom and gloom. So this banana, I boiled it the night before. I watch videos on YouTube that if you boil banana with its peels and then drink the liquid, it will help you sleep. So I did that and I just put the rest of the bananas in the fridge, and I reused it for today's smoothie. I wanted to try to make to make smoothie with ice creams as well. I haven't done this ever since I worked on. I used to work at Boost Juice, and I remember that we have to add like ice creams or sorbets into the smoothie. So I wanted to recreate a little bit of that taste. I can't remember the recipe now, actually. It's been a long time ago. And I just added milk. Actually, I quite like this milk. This is the milk without lactose. They took the lactose out of full cream milk, and I think it's working. I've had 2 cartons now, 2 boxes of this lactose-free full cream milk, and I haven't had the usual resistance that I would usually have, like phlegms and mucus built up in my throat. I would usually have those, but I haven't had one. So I think this milk is really good for people who are lactose intolerant like me, and you still get a full taste of, milk without having to go through the nasty effect. This was actually a very good smoothie. I really enjoy this smoothie. So these birds have been coming in and drinking out of my plants water. Like, usually if I water my plants, they would have a bucket at the end, at the bottom, and these birds would usually come in every day just to drink out of that. This is Boxing Day, the day after Christmas. I love the painting in the background. I created that 3 years ago, almost to the day. It's Wheel of Fortune. It was signifying that I would usher a new beginning as the year is about to turn. So I am making red iced tea here. I bought some Thai iced tea a couple days ago, and Thai iced tea, if you don't know, is very red, but if you mix it with milk, full cream milk, it will turn orange, and I quite enjoy seeing the color change. So even though it has so much caffeine and I would have difficulty sleeping, I would still drink this. Watch, when you mix this into the glass, it will turn to bright orange. It's a very interesting process. I quite like it. And it actually stains. It stains a lot of my utensils and everything to orange, but I like it. It's a unique milk tea drink. I also like the way this is shot because I enjoy those vlogs where you just watch people making drinks. That's what got me into this kind of style of editing to begin with. Like, yeah, I don't want to speak anymore in my videos. Also, I caught up with Star Trek Discovery Season 3, Episode 11. Ha 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 ha. I liked it. Really great. Christmas. I feel really lonely this Christmas. It's weird because I've spent Christmas alone and I don't really celebrate it, so I don't know why I would feel lonely, but it is what it is. So we are about to end this vlog. Actually, we are about at the end now. I'm trying to make ramen with one hand because I'm shooting it with the other hand. I wanted to buy a new pot a pot that is not non-stick. I want to buy like a ceramic, not ceramic, maybe one of those ramekin style porcelain pot. I've been eyeing out all these pot and pans in my local cookware store, but I haven't had any luck yet. Ramen. I've been eating ramen for the past few days actually. It's not healthy at all and it makes me so emotional. I think it's because of this poison that they put inside this seasoning pack. I say poison with love because I still eat it even though I know it's bad for me. You can't escape being Asian. These are very addictive. Ugh. It would make me, my mood goes up and down. But it's ramen. I can't help myself. It's so delicious. Beef balls. I added some beef balls. It's really hard to do this with one hand. I don't know if you guys can actually hear what I'm saying or whether my pronunciation is clear or not because I'm recording this lying down. I guess this is just, if you can't, well, just consider this a lullaby, I guess. Put it in the background for you to fall asleep with. That's what I do these days. I usually would get one of those long videos that only talks and then put it in the background so I can fall asleep. I think I should say goodbye. In 2 minutes, no, in 1 minute, this video will end. Oh, so yummy. Even looking at this right now makes me hungry again. This was delicious. Let's add some kimchi. I like the kimchi packaging saying Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. This is made locally, about maybe 5 kilometers away from where I live. I never been to the, to the factory or anything. I just read the label and the label says where it's being manufactured. And yeah, this was a really good meal. I really loved it. Simple, but at the same time warming. It's very cold the past few days. We actually have had a cold Christmas, which is so strange because usually we would have a 30 degrees or 35 degrees bikini type and beach type of Christmas. But I guess this year is really different. Anyway, I'll see you later.